My stepmom treated me like a maid, so I inherited everything instead of her. When I was 10, my mom passed away. My dad remarried 2 years later, and that's when my nightmare began. Her name was Caroline, and from the moment she moved in, she made it clear. I wasn't her daughter, I was her servant. She gave me chores that went way beyond helping out. I scrubbed floors on my hands and knees while her daughter, Madison, painted her nails on the couch, washing their laundry but not being allowed to put mine in the same load, setting the dinner table, serving everyone else, and waiting until they were done before I was allowed to eat. If I ever complained, Caroline would sneer, "Be grateful you even have a roof over your head. Without us, you'd be nothing." Dad, he stayed quiet. He loved her, and I think he convinced himself I was exaggerating, so I swallowed it. For years. By the time I was in high school, Caroline had practically brainwashed him into treating Madison as the golden child. Madison got a car for her 16th birthday. I got handed bus money. Madison had tutors and cheerleading lessons. I got lectures about pulling my weight, and Caroline made sure to rub it in. One night, when I had just finished scrubbing the bathroom tiles, she called out sweetly, "Don't forget the corners, honey. A real daughter wouldn't want her parents living in filth." Madison laughed so hard she almost dropped her phone. I cried myself to sleep that night, not for the first time, but I kept quiet, because deep down, I knew something they didn't. See, my grandparents never liked Caroline. They saw through her fake smile immediately. They saw the way she treated me like a burden. My grandma once whispered to me, "Don't worry, sweetheart, we know the truth." When my grandparents passed, I found out exactly what she meant. At 21, I was called into a lawyer's office. Caroline and Madison were there too, dressed in black, fake tears streaming. Caroline kept dabbing her eyes and whispering to Dad, "At least they're leaving us the house." The lawyer opened the will, and my stepmother's smile slowly disappeared. Everything, the lawyer read, the house, the savings, the estate, goes to their granddaughter, Emily. Me, not Caroline, not Madison, me. The silence was deafening. Madison's jaw dropped. Caroline's face turned purple. Dad looked like he'd been slapped. "What?" Caroline screeched. "That must be a mistake. They meant Madison. She's family." The lawyer adjusted his glasses calmly. "It says here, very clearly, Emily Johnson. There is no mistake." I sat there, my hands trembling, while Caroline exploded. "This is outrageous. She doesn't deserve it. She's done nothing but mooch off us." I finally spoke. My voice shook, but it carried. "Mooch off you? Caroline, I've been your maid since the day you moved in. I've cleaned your floors, washed your clothes, cooked your meals, while you treated me like dirt in my own house. If anyone doesn't deserve this, it's you." Madison snapped. "You can't just take everything. Where are we supposed to live?" I looked her dead in the eyes. "In the house your mom married for, not the one my grandparents built." For once, Dad didn't defend them. He just sat there in silence, staring at the table. Maybe he finally realized what he'd let happen all those years. Caroline stormed out, slamming the door, shouting about lawyers and lawsuits. But it didn't matter. The papers were ironclad. My grandparents had seen right through her, and they'd protected me in the only way they could. The next week, I changed the locks. Caroline showed up, banging on the door, demanding I let her in. "This is my house!" she screamed. "No," I said calmly, looking her dead in the eye. "This was never yours, and it never will be." She left, spitting curses, dragging Madison behind her. Now, I live in the house she once ordered me to clean. Every room polished, not by me, but by the cleaning service I hired.